Hey, welcome back, man. One more again to Stereotype and my girl Kayla Ray. How you
What's
doing, Miss
going
Kay?
on? Doing good, doing good, good. Hey, everybody.
Hey, y'all, like, share, and subscribe. Follow us on YouTube if this is not where you're watching this. We're
Or Tik
calling this, what'd you say?
or TikTok. No, we got
Oh,
it.
TikTok.
We stream on TikTok.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, exactly. So if you're not seeing this on YouTube, check it out on TikTok or vice versa. But we're calling this one Welcome to Dallas because there's been a influx. What is influx?
For people. We know what you
Forgive me,
mean.
an influx of people moving to Dallas, Texas, really all over Texas, because they got a lot of people going to Houston too. I got family in Houston, and they got a lot of people. I don't know what the deal is with people from California moving down here. Like, I don't know why it's just California. Like, that's like the majority of new people come from Cali, you know, and not like it's not like they come from. I'm sure there's people from New York too, but it's like everybody keeps saying California, California. They're moving to Dallas, so I don't. I'm from Dallas, born and raised, so I can't picture leaving beautiful California with the ocean and the beaches for this hot shit. But that's how people
Doing
when
it.
they're, huh?
And they're doing it for whatever reason. They're coming here.
Either way, welcome to Dallas. Um,
What?
that's if you're here. If you're already here, welcome. If you're not here, don't come because we full already. So don't come to
Been
Dallas.
for.
Yeah, we've been full. I've been in that California traffic before, man. It was a nightmare. And Texas is slowly getting like that. So what we want to do is, man, tell y'all some things about Dallas and places if you haven't checked out, you need to check out. Some places you probably shouldn't check out. Um, Kayla Ray, you had a bunch of ideas. I'm gonna let you tell the people what you think.
Yeah, I think that Dallas is a great place to live. I really do. I haven't been here my entire life, but I've been here most of my life. I mean, just from what I've seen in the last few years, the changes. I was looking at some statistics, and New York is like number one for the most growing state.
Hmm.
Uh, Houston is the second city that's growing, and Dallas, we're number three.
Mm.
We're number three on the statistics chart. I don't have access to the Bureau of Labor statistics, showing how many jobs, how many employees are at each company. But yeah, I've seen a lot of changes. And I live I'm centrally located in Dallas. So I mean,
Hmm.
just my neighborhood alone, been a lot of changes in a short amount of time.
And that's the thing. A lot of major companies are moving here. I keep my eye on the news and watch what's going on. I want to say now these might not be facts because I'm not looking at them, but if I'm not mistaken, wasn't Tesla moving like a big corporation down here to Texas?
I think so. I know TI, they're expanding their industry, they're expanding their business.
Hmm.
I don't. I remember a few years ago I did hear something about Tesla. They have one that's out there by Love Field. They've
Hmm.
been growing a lot.
Guess I should have looked this up beforehand.
But
Oh,
I mean, we're the third largest city, around right now, just from a few states that I did look at statistically, and it's just growing. It's creating jobs. Investors are coming down here. They're building. We have a new park, I guess, so to speak, over 30 by the zoo. 35.
hmm.
35 is
Yep.
supposed to expand to 30 by the
Hmm.
zoo. Just like Clyde Warren Park, if you're familiar with downtown, if you've been to Clyde Warren Park. A lot of attractions here. A lot of people are coming here. They are investing. They're moving. They're creating opportunities, but they're also flooding the city. it's just it's
Oh yeah.
making the connection and the construction like you don't know which one is worse. Is it the construction that's creating the congestion? Why people are on the freeways, on the streets? Like we all can't be off work at the same time. That's
Yeah.
the part I don't get.
Yeah, it's like what they're doing over there off of Highway 30. They've shut down like, I think 30 East. Like they've knocked the whole bridge down, and it's closed every night from like I think 9 p.m. to 5 a.m. because they're
30.
30, like the mixed match, 30 and 35 and 75 all run together. They closed the bridge down already because they're going to expand it.
Oh, I don't drive at night, so I wouldn't know.
Yeah, well,
I don't drive
they
after
got,
dark.
yeah, they have those the big billboards that kind of give you information, so it tells you like the opening and closing things like that.
Oh,
But yeah, so other than y'all messing up our traffic out here, because it didn't used to be that bad. It didn't used to be this bad, man. It's terrible.
yeah.
So avoid that.
And I've been in
Um,
the area. I'm essentially located, and I've been in this area. This is my third year in this area, and just even during the day, if you go on a Tuesday or a Saturday, it really doesn't matter. I mean, you may not have as many lane closures as you think you would have overnight, like you were saying, but I'm even seeing that during the day. I mean, even on a Saturday, you're susceptible to getting 5 o'clock rush hour seem like the way these cars are moving. And I know there's a lot of ride shares. That's another issue. Ride shares, these self driving vehicles. I've seen several of them. I was out walking Saturday and counted 5 or 6 of them.
wow, that was a
Nobody.
big thing. That was a big thing in Austin. That's been on the news a lot. They had a self-driving car that I think it parallel parked itself in the middle of the street. Like, well, I ain't gonna say it parked itself. It just stopped, but it was kind of parallel. I don't know if it was trying to make a U-turn and it just stopped. And I think it kind of got in the way of the 911 fire department trying to get through, and they had them blocked.
Oh, well, I think I saw that.
Yeah,
Yeah, the
yeah.
ambulance was trying to get through and the car was blocking because it
Hmm.
stopped. I think there was a rider, a passenger in the vehicle didn't get out and he ended up walking. I saw another one where there was a train incident and the vehicle was stuck on the train track too. So
Yeah,
yeah, that's another issue. Um, I don't know. It's just like it's. I don't know. I just feel like a lot of people are coming here that they have a plan. A lot of businesses. I was going down Ledbetter the other day, and there was a sign about a car wash coming soon.
mm,
So in my head, I'm like, well, you know what? Whoever put that sign there, whoever is going to build a car wash, they may or may not be local. Because if it was local, they would have been there. I just feel like it was an investor, someone who moved here from a different state,
mm,
who said, hey, there's a lot of land in Dallas. There's a lot of opening. There's a lot of opportunity. There's
right.
not a car wash on this street. Let's just put our businesses here. And then there was another sign for the same car wash a few miles down the road. So,
Yeah. Well, one thing about it, like especially coming from California, like our cost of living is a lot lower than California. So the houses that we live in, just say for a $250,000 house, those houses cost $1 million in California. So that's another reason, that people move here. Because if they're already making $1 million, you come down here and your money goes a lot further.
I don't know about that because even the neighborhood where I live in, I mean, there's houses over here that are 400, $500,000, and I think location is everything. A lot of these people are willing to pay. A lot
Mhm.
of times, it's like, well, what are you paying for? Yeah, it seems like the houses in California may be more expensive, but then you got to
Mhm.
realize if you go further north here in this
Mhm.
state. What are the prices of those homes? Are they the same as what California people? Because a lot of people, when they move from up north or the West Coast, they're moving to North Texas. They're moving to like Little Elm, Anna, Frisco, Plano, cuts of Oklahoma. They're not
Mhm.
likely to move into the city. A lot of times, what they're doing is they're maybe buying the property in the city and they're renting them out, like maybe an Airbnb,
Mhm.
vacation spot, maybe close to their business at that time. I don't know if from what I've heard, they're not actually living in the
Not,
city
yeah,
as
not all
much,
of them. Yeah.
right? So a lot of times the prices really are about the same depending on where you decide to live when you move to Texas.
Well, the thing is, a lot of that started when they started the gold rush. I was, to Texas because we didn't have those crazy prices like that. Because what
Not
they're
at all.
doing is what do they call gentrification? That's what they're doing because like even my mom, she lives in a historical district, and I think I want to say her house was valued at I don't remember what year it was built, but it's an older house, old brick house, and um, I want to say her house was valued at high twos, 200,000, maybe 260, 70, something, and the guys or whoever the builders came in, and where there were a couple of lots where houses used to be, they tore them down and then they built houses that they sold for $500,000. You know what I
Oh my God.
mean? I think a house about I'm gonna say about 7 houses from her sold for 675,000. But this was
Right.
at
That's,
the height. Yeah,
yeah.
this was at the height of that whole market thing they were doing with houses because now houses are coming back down. But that's the living situation here. So, but they're doing gentrification everywhere, man. They try to price you out your own neighborhood.
It
But
kind of makes it hard for the people that are already in the neighborhood because you have to think about those people whose homes are paid for. Maybe the kids are grown, gone to college. Maybe the kids are taking over, whatever the situation is. It kind of makes it hard because if you have an older home that was built, just say 40 plus years ago, and then you come in and put this new build next door to me, and it's worth 300,000 plus,
five
like,
hundred.
yeah, how is it helping the property taxes in the community if I just pay my house off, or I'm able to live comfortably? You know what I mean? Like, so it kind of it could go either way with the gentrification. A lot of people are not. I'm not for it. I'm not for it at all.
Yeah,
Um,
it makes it hard.
you, yeah, it does. That's the hardest thing. Yeah, it makes it hard for really everybody in the end.
Mm. Well, except for the investors.
That those are the only people that benefit from it. Because the
Then,
people living there paying the taxes don't. I don't
yeah,
care how rich you are. Nobody wants to spend all their money paying taxes.
well, they don't. They write them off.
Yeah.
But
It's just,
that's the living situation. If you're coming to Dallas, welcome. Um, I want to give you some places if you're here in Dallas and you want to know where you should eat, like where the people eat that's from Dallas, and we're like Oak Cliff raised, and where were you raised?
yeah, about the same area.
You
Okay.
Oak Cliff. So if you used to like hood food, now I'm not talking to the bougie people. Well, you know what?
Right.
There's a few
Blue
places
Jello.
y'all might. Yeah, yeah. Well, there's a few places y'all might want to check out too. Yeah, further north, Galleria out that way. But if you're looking for some good hood food, like you want to know, hey, who has the soul food? And I'm gonna start with soul food. So for
Sounds
soul
good.
food, huh?
I said, yeah, go to the cliff for that. Start at the
For,
cliff.
yeah, for soul food, I'm gonna say no. Some people might disagree with this, but this has been a staple in the hood for a long time. Like yeah, I think they fallen off from how they used to be, but I think any place does that because when you go to a place and get good food, most of the time it's about the cook. Like, do you think that same cook is gonna be there 20 years from now? You know what I mean? You be like, damn, they done fell off. They ain't good as they used to be. Well, Mr. Charlie died.
Right. Yeah. They
He
flipped the
died
wrist on
5 years ago. But Sweet Georgia Brown, if you want some soul food, like if you hear from Cali or wherever you're from, you're like, hey man, where's the hood? Who got the soul food? Hey, Sweet Georgia Brown might be your cup of tea. And there's a couple other ones. You know another soul food
that
place?
that Granny Catering Cooking that used to be South Dallas Cafe right on the corner of Camp Wisdom and 67. I believe their grand opening was yesterday. I looked it up and because I was interested in it, I passed by there a few times. But I think it's
So
called
so that's
Grandma Catering.
so that's owned by the same people?
No, I don't believe so.
It's
But
something
it looks
different.
really good. The reviews have been good. And they've only been open a day, so I saw a lot of photos. So I think it's called
Hmm.
Grandma Catering.
I saw that. Actually, South Dallas Cafe used to be really good. I used to
Oh
that.
man,
They were expensive, but they were good. You know what I mean?
yeah. I didn't
So
like
that
the first one, the one that was in South Dallas. I didn't like that
I
one.
never I
I
never went to that one.
can't with them. Yeah, I went to
Oh,
the one.
oh, Two Partners. Now, if you want to go real, real, real hood, straight to the ghetto, go to Two Partners. Now that's in the hood, right by the
Yeah,
front park. Is that still there?
yeah, still there. Yeah, I just went there
Okay,
last week.
you like them?
I do. I
I
get
ain't
the
been.
same. I'm one of
I,
those people. I go somewhere, I get the same thing every time. I don't
I,
switch it up. Experiment.
I ain't been to two partners, and man, I swear, if I said 20 years, it probably been about that long. I didn't even
Amen.
know they were still there. So there you go. You got Sweet Georgia Brown. Um, well, they don't have South Dallas Cafe no more. Two partners, South Dallas. Who else got good soul food? Lisa's. They got Lisa's over there. Over there off Redbird Lane. That's in Oak Cliff. Have you been to
Yeah.
Lisa's? Lisa's cool.
Years ago, right there, 67. They used to be on Lancaster. I went, I think, one time since they've been on River Lane.
Yeah, Lisa's cool. I mean, um,
I don't
you
like
y'all go check it out. Give your own review.
it, definitely.
I can't say
Always,
I've ever. I'm not gonna say I've ever been disappointed, but I ain't ever just been, overjoyed either. But I used to be a frequent visitor to Sweet Georgia Brown because they had the baddest greens in Dallas. So I don't know if the person that made the greens died or whatever, but
Mhm.
man, they hit me with some canned greens like two times. I'm like, nah, man.
I was gonna ask y'all down Glory Greens now. It's another place on LC Fay Haggins. It's called I believe it's called Soul Food Cafe, Soul Cafe. If you know where the Five Star Grill is, Five Star Grill is pretty good. But they're a soul food restaurant. I think they close at 3 on Sundays, but it's good. I eat there pretty often because it's close to the house. But yeah, I
Hmm.
mean, there's a lot of soul food here. There's a lot of good. What about barbecue? Like, what's your take on the
I was
barbecue
just
here?
thinking that barbecue. Um, I'm gonna start with Records. Records barbecue in Oak Cliff. I go there. I get like the smoked chicken with the sauce on the side. I get like the baked potato, no meat, no chives. They've gone up in price a little bit, but I think for the baked potato and the half a chicken, which is like a thigh, a leg, a breast, and a wing, for that and the baked potato, I think it was like $24, $25, something like that.
Oh,
So
that's
I
not
don't.
bad. I know their sauce is really good. I love their sauce.
The sauce,
Yeah, I'm a sauce person. Yeah, I gotta have
uh,
sauce first.
it's all right. I get it on the side because I notice if you get it, like the reason they ask you, like, hey, you want the sauce on there or sauce on the side? If you get the sauce on there, they're gonna give you the driest chicken that they're trying to get rid of, and they're gonna cover it in the sauce, so you ain't gonna know it. So I'm like,
Stop it.
I don't peep the game, so I'm like, nah, put my sauce on the side and give me that juicy chicken you got over there. So that's Records. If I want
What about
ribs,
Terry Black's downtown?
huh?
What you think about Terry Black's downtown?
Man, you know what? I went on Terry Black's website one time. I was gonna order some rib. I was gonna order some barbecue because they supposed to be like number one in Dallas. And I was gonna order some stuff, and I was instead of adding stuff up, I was up to almost $300.
What
And
was you trying to order?
I mean, I had to order stuff for me, the kids. I was ordering for like four people, and I was up to
Okay.
like $300. I was like, shit,
Oh,
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna take the same 300 to the grocery store, and we finna pull this grill out and pull this smoke out, and we're gonna barbecue, and we're gonna eat for the rest of the week. Because I can't give Terry Black $300 for no one night barbecue.
right.
They
Yeah, that's some place you
they
gotta go and
expensive, man. Yeah, they expensive as hell. I had to go there solo.
yeah, it's a la carte. They don't offer plates. You don't get meals. It's a la carte. You order everything separately. But
Yeah.
just
So
whenever you can, maybe you try it first. Go
what
on your own.
you tried it?
Oh, I've been there several times. Yeah,
Did you
it's
like it?
good.
Did you
Yeah.
like it? You ordered for yourself?
Yeah, I mean, I've been there. My family came down here. We went. My cousin, she was actually here last year for her birthday. Me, her husband, we all went. So yeah, it's somewhere you go for the experience. But
I heard it's pretty good. I didn't want to experience it that day. I didn't feel like
right,
experiencing
yeah,
$300 worth. But
right.
I heard it was good though. So
And
no, I haven't
you
tried
pay
that.
more online than when you go in person. You know that too, right?
You said what now?
I said you pay more online because you got to think about the fees, the delivery, and all that. So
I don't know. I don't know, but
I don't know.
and then my kids they waste food. I wasn't gonna spend $300 on barbecue.
Oh,
And
okay.
then have to feed them again later on that night or next morning. But so for ribs, I I used to Smoker Joe. Whenever I want ribs, I go to Smoker Joe. What you think?
I haven't been there in a long time. The one off 35.
I think that's the
So
only
they
one.
rebranded and remarketed themselves lately. I've been seeing videos, but I haven't been there probably 5 years, maybe, if that.
Mm,
It's been a while. But when I went, the
yeah,
food was
they always have the best ribs though. Um, um, like a lot of places, man. Ribs are one of the most expensive, but less. You pay all this money for a bone. You know what I mean? Like I don't understand why they weigh ribs. Why do you weigh my ribs when obviously
good. Bone.
the part that I'm not gonna eat is the bone, and it weighs more than anything. But um, hey man,
Yeah.
meat is expensive. I don't know. Maybe because it's human meat. I don't know.
Stop it.
Human meat costs more.
Oh
Hey,
yeah, that's with knowing just not knowing what we're getting all the time. You see all these videos,
man.
all these testimonies on people saying how they've experienced this and the Herman Patty experience with McDonald's, and it's like you don't know what to believe because you really don't know what you're getting. Unless you growing your own food and raising your own cattle.
Mhm. I ain't gonna
That's what
lie. TikTok and Instagram and all these places that show that talk about these fast food places, they really have me second guessing my decisions. Like I don't eat McDonald's and I don't eat Chick-fil-A. I don't eat that stuff no more, man, because I can't get it out of my head that I could be eating something that I don't know I'm eating. I could be eating some 3D printed meat. I could be eating some lab grown meat, and now I don't know about the human meat, but hey, you can't. After they said the Epstein files showed that these people been eating
what two?
babies and huh?
Yeah, 2. It was like 2% human DNA or something they were posting
Man,
online. I mean, I don't believe everything I read. I don't eat McDonald's either, so I don't know. I did go there not too long ago and I had the chicken selects, the chicken strips, and that
mm,
was it. So I'm not a fast food person. I rather go somewhere where I feel like the food is being cooked fresh versus.
so so you had the 3D printed chicken strips.
Yeah, I hope not. No, realistically, I hope not.
Man,
But
hey,
even if you buy from stores, you still really don't know what you're getting.
man, I feel safer like buying it with the bone, and even though I know those probably full of steroids and all kind of
I
antibiotics
mean,
they done shot it up with.
like I said, unless you're raising your own cattle and growing your own vegetables and eating from the land, you really don't know what you're getting. And
For
even
sure.
like going to the
Even
farmers
then,
market, like some of these, I went to the farmers market last summer, and it seems like a lot of the, from the farm to the table,
uh-huh.
how they advertise themselves, it seems like that's kind of going under the table, being swept under the rug because everything is packaged, pre-packaged. You have stores there. I mean, it's a good tourist attraction,
Mhm.
but the local farmer, you know, bandwagon that they were on years ago, even just a few years ago before COVID, it just seems like it's got away from that. Just from my
Mhm.
personal experience going the few times that I did go in the last year or so, it
Mhm.
just seems like, and even a lot of these so-called Whole Food stores that you shop at, I love Central Market. I love going there. I feel like everything's fresh. I feel like it's locally farm grown, farm raised. But what does wild caught mean? What does grass fed mean? What
Mhm.
does cage free mean? Like, what do those
Mhm.
terms really mean? Like, what is the definition of what they're selling us?
Means nothing. Don't mean it sounds good. It's all marketing.
That's it.
It's all marketing. But okay,
That's
so that's barbecue. We got soul food. So if you're in the mood for some chicken and you're in the Dallas area, you have to try Williams Chicken. Williams Chicken is a staple in the community. Now, I know you say you don't like it.
no,
What's
not at
wrong with
all.
Williams Chicken? You ain't never liked it.
I've never been a chicken shack person. Now I love wings. Don't get me wrong. I do like wings, but Williams just I don't know. It just seemed like one of them places you go after the club. You have some drinks. You
Hmm.
need
Hmm.
something to eat. They don't
Hmm.
close.
Hmm.
Williams,
24
go ahead,
hours.
y'all.
I mean,
24 hours.
hey, you just gotta. I'm just saying, if you're here, you gotta try it. Find your
Yeah.
Williams chicken and try it. Williams chicken was the first two. Remember the 2 for 99, 2 piece chicken
Mm,
for. It's been so long ago. Williams chicken
yeah.
had the 2 piece chicken for 99 cents a long time ago.
Mm.
You don't remember that? You
Yeah,
get
vaguely.
a leg and a thigh.
Yeah. What about Henderson Falls? What do you think versus who do you think would win in that competition between Henderson Falls and Williams? Rudy's ain't here no more.
Man, rest in peace. Moment of silence for Rudy's. Rudy's chicken was definitely a staple in the community. I'm
Yeah.
not. I've never been a crazy Rudy's fan though. Like I liked him, but I wasn't crazy about him. Like I've gone to Rudy's before and gotten some undercooked chicken. I was mad as hell.
Oh
Like my
goodness.
yeah, my chicken was like red on the inside. So they
Oh
didn't
my.
see me for a long time after that. But my kids loved it. Rudy's chicken. If you didn't get a chance to get into Rudy's, it's too late. Rudy's has gone to the chicken shack in the sky. Um, Williams chicken. Who else got good chicken? Oh, you said Halls and Henderson.
What do you
Man,
think about that?
honestly, no. Which Halls? It's there's a Halls on Camp Wisdom, which I haven't been to in many years. But there's a Halls by the VA. Is that the one you're talking about?
On Lancaster, but I just remember
Oh,
one on them. I
I'm
don't know
glad you
about
brought that up. Let me warn these people. Let me warn y'all.
well, one of
That is a nasty. Oh my god, that place is nasty. Now I'm not even talking about the food. The food might be fine, but the place is. They don't let you come in. That's how nasty the place is. I went
I
through
was
the
gonna
drive.
ask you when to go inside because I didn't know
Man,
that was an option.
no, I went through the drive-through, and while I was sitting
Oh,
waiting, I was looking in the window. It's
mhm.
filthy in that place, man. I almost told him to cancel my order, man. I didn't, but I almost told him.
Oh,
The
you
chicken
still
was
ate there though.
the chicken was still good. I ain't been back since though. I went here and ate the chicken, but I mean
You know, a lot of people
the
feel
floor was
like
dirty, man. No, it was like grease stains on the wall. The floor was dirty. That place was filthy, man. I'm like, hell no. I see why they don't let people come in. So if you like to eat from a cleanly place, Hall's Chicken by the VA is not your spot. Now, any other chicken spots?
oh, I can't think any, but since we in that area, I was thinking about barbecue. What about TDs?
TD, TD. I ain't ate. When the last time you had TD? I ain't ate TDs in about 20 years either. Because
Probably
they fell
10 years
off.
ago, maybe like 10.
They fell off. They TDs used to be the spot. They used to be the
Yeah,
barbecue spot. Yeah, they fell off long ago. So
Hardeman
no.
too. Trash. Don't eat there.
Ottomans. Mm. Oh, what about the one? There's a new one on Illinois. Coolio's, or is it Coolies?
Oh, I
It's
love
Coolies, right?
coolies.
You
Oh,
like
I
Coolies?
love. I like coolies. I like they baked potatoes. I'll say that. I don't know about anything else. You know, I told you I go somewhere, I get the same thing. When they used to be on Bonnie View and was at Overton, they were good. But
Mm-hmm.
I've been to a location in Illinois. I really do like coolies potatoes. Like, they about 28, $30, and I'm not a
They
big.
high. I got a barbecue baked potato from there one time, and I got chicken. The chicken was
Yeah.
so damn dry. They put some dry ass chicken on it. I ain't been back since. Not. I've been there before and got I was pleased, but I've been there and was disappointed. So I guess places be hit or miss, man.
I was gonna say if y'all hearing us, like we live here, we know what it is. It's hit or miss. It might be a good day, it might be a bad day. That's a
Yeah.
chance you take. But my
Depend
my
on
biggest consistency with
depend on who cooking. That's it. Now I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you somebody that's fire. And every time I've been there, they've been fire. Over there off of Lamar, um, off the bone.
off the
You been there?
bone.
Yeah.
I just ate from there the other day.
You don't
I
let
just ate
play.
there literally like last week.
You didn't like it? They high. Well, first of all, let me say I ain't been there in about 3, 4 years, but they should always been fire
What
though.
you buy from there?
I like the beans. They got like a 3 meat beans that's it's spicy, but it's good.
Mm.
What'd you
And
get?
what else? I had chicken and I don't even know. And it was just like not even 8 days ago.
You told me I
I
don't
love
even know.
it.
Wait. So you didn't like it or what?
It was like
You gotta think about it. So you
I
wouldn't
mean,
recommend off the bone. Okay, well, I ain't
it
been
used
off.
to be
Okay, fairness, I ain't
about
been
that
off.
turkey leg hut, turkey paradise, right across the street from there.
Never been there. I'm not.
Oh,
I'm not a turkey leg person.
they have other food. They have like shrimp and grits. They have fish. They have red beans and rice.
Not a
I
seafood
went there
person.
like a year ago. It was good. I had a good experience. Yeah, I can
Okay.
honestly say I did.
Okay, speaking of seafood, um, what's the seafood spots in Dallas?
I mean, juicy crab is taking over, but to me, I don't have to have juicy crab. The Aunt Irene's experience for me was way better when she was on Malcolm X. When she moved to Lagos,
Hmm.
I would never go back there, and it's expensive. And then they have like a potato. There's a seafood. It's called not is it potato bar? I know there's a potato bar in Lexington, but there's a baked potato place, and you get like shrimp, crawfish, and chicken. I think you get like three meats, and I want to say it's about $30.
Hmm.
Um, and then there's a daiquiri, Southern classic daiquiri shop. Their etouffee is really good. The catfish is really good,
I thought you didn't like
and
seafood.
I like seafood, but oysters, clams, squid. That's above my palate. No, I just basic crab, shrimp, crawfish. That's it. I like salmon. I could do salmon, but yeah, just like seafood that you're talking about. No,
Well, I
mm-mm.
don't eat seafood of any kind, but
You eat shellfish, nothing.
no, no seafood,
No.
nothing.
But yeah,
But
I'll
here in
take some.
Dallas, Catfish Floyd, that's the one that's been around for a long time that I hear about. Catfish Connection. Have been either of those?
I have, yes. I've been to Catfish Woods. It's probably been a while. Catfish Connection, yes, I've been there. They're pretty good. I know they're growing. They have another location. They just not too long opened up in Arlington. I don't remember what street it's on, but yeah.
Oh, one more don't go to. Now that we've covered, let's see, we've covered barbecue, chicken, fish, soul food,
What
liquor
about burgers?
spots,
Oh,
daiquiris. I thought we didn't do burgers.
mm-mm.
We'll come back to
I know
burgers.
you can't talk about grits earlier, but okay.
We'll come back to burgers. I want to go to the daiquiri spot. There's a daiquiri spot on Riverfront, which is now called Bolton John. The little
Mm-mm.
house where you drive up, got the drive through.
Yes, I just went there a couple weeks ago.
Trash,
Right by Fuel City. You think?
trash,
By Fuel City?
trash, trash.
Okay, what about Dak and Mag across from the
Hold on, let me finish. They'll never get no more of my money. I don't know. And it was two separate drinks, right? I ordered something totally different from what my homegirl ordered, and both our drinks tasted like it had like a medicinally back taste or something like they were using like either some cheap ass. It was like Seagram's gin, like they was using Seagram's. I don't know if they use Seagram's, but that's what it's like. Neither one of us finished our drink, so and that was the second time I got a bad experience from them. So don't go to the daiquiri shop over there by the little drive-through house. They trash. And if anybody has been there, um, you can thumb me up on that. But you say you just went there. You ain't no drinker. You don't know good drinks. You
Okay.
you a drinker?
No, you said I'm not. I'm not.
I'm asking you. Are you a drinker?
I mean, I do drink, but I thought it was fine. I don't
Okay,
know.
it's fine.
I wasn't
What did
looking
you
to
get?
get drunk off of a daiquiri. I didn't want it
No,
with
no,
everywhere.
it was the taste. It was taste.
Oh,
It tastes like they used cheap. I didn't even finish it. It tastes like
mm.
cheap, either some cheap gin or some cheap vodka or something. Could you enjoy yours?
Yeah, I did. I mean, I get the same flavor every time, but like you said,
Uh,
it's just like the food is hit or miss. You didn't know who was pouring that day or what they were
yeah,
pouring. But from what
yeah.
I understand, they are pre-mixed, so they should be consistent with
It was
being the
trash.
same.
But go
Okay.
ahead and try it out. Try it out for yourself. Y'all go try it out. Don't say I didn't warn you. Trash. Um,
Well,
that's the only daiquiri spot I can think of.
what about the Favorite Deck and Bags across the street from the mall on Ken Wisdom? They have food there too.
I've never been there.
Oh, yeah, they're pretty
Mhm.
good.
Yeah. So you said burgers. Who got good burgers, man? I would say another staple in the community is Wingfield, but I haven't had a
Mhm.
Wingfield burger. Man, it's probably been 20 years. I don't know if I recommend them or not. To be honest, somebody posted a video about 2, 3 years ago. There was like a 5 pound rat sitting at
Oh,
the door. Man, just in
oh,
the middle of the day. Like if somebody was sitting in their car filming it, I guess maybe he got a hold to some poison or something, and he was just staggering along the sidewalk. It's the biggest rat I ever seen, man. I said,
mm.
shit, Winfield got rats. But hey, they still be packed, around lunchtime. They have the biggest burgers in Dallas. You got to try them out. Oh, you know who I like? Rodeo Goat. Now, Rodeo
Oh,
Goat, have you been there?
I have on industrial or riverfront what is it?
Market, it's on Market Center.
Market Center. Yeah.
Mhm. You like it?
Across by Carnival, right there by not Carnival, but that's what I call it with the Ferris wheel. Is it Ferris wheel? Rodeo Goat should be like across the street in the vicinity. Yeah, I've been there twice.
They got different ones. They got one of Stemmons, right?
Yes.
Okay. You like it?
No.
You know?
No.
Okay. What
Not
burger
a.
place? What burger place you recommend?
I'm not a burger person. Now I did go to Skyrocket Burger in Deep Ellum, right on the cusp of Deep Ellum,
Mm-hmm.
outside of Deep Ellum.
Mm-hmm.
They're pretty good. So,
Skyrocket. Never been there. I'm gonna try it out. I like Rodeo Goat. Rodeo Goat has a. Now I'm gonna be honest. I went to the one in Fort Worth like
mm,
3 weeks ago, and then a week ago, my son wanted to go to the one on Stemmons, and I wasn't pleased with the one on Stemmons. It was like the patty was
so,
smaller, the food wasn't as tasty. So if you're gonna try Rodeo Goat, try the one in Fort Worth.
oh yeah, man. Some every place its location is everything. They're
Hmm.
supposed to be the same, especially if there's multiple locations, but it's
And
just not
and
always work.
who's cooking, as they say, who's doing the cooking.
Yeah.
So okay, so those are food spots. What is there to do in Dallas? Fair Park's
You,
closed, huh?
you said what's closed?
The Fair Park. I mean, the State Fair. The state,
Oh yeah.
that's something to do, but that's like what, September to October. The State Fair is open from September to October for like 30 days, right?
Something like that. But I've been seeing a lot of pop up stuff online where there's these trap karaoke, R&B Monday. If you want to listen to live band, if you want to just hear some tunes. I mean, there's a lot of places where people are just hosting events. Going out, I don't know. I don't do a lot of going out, clubbing, partying. I mean,
Right.
there's a lot of arts and crafts places you can
Hmm.
go if you're into arts and crafts. That I wouldn't be the one to ask. They may just want to Google something. I don't
Right.
know.
Um, well, there's Trinity Grove, which is like West Dallas, like right by downtown Dallas, where they built
They
the new
close
bridge.
like 10. Yeah, they close at 10 or 11. Even on
Are you
weekends, they don't
sure?
stay open. I'm positive. I don't. They don't stay open till a lot of those restaurants and places that they have there. They don't stay
Close.
open till.
They close early. Okay, well, there it is. Y'all gotta get out there early. So,
If you're grown, that's fine for you. Yeah, if you're an adult and you're not looking to party and turn up till 4 a.m., yeah, Trinity Grove.
yeah. I don't know. Anywhere else?
I mean, it's a big,
What do you
yeah.
like? You like? Have you been to out there at the Galleria Mall? There's Grand Lux. Have you been to the Grand Lux? Breakfast.
No, I
We haven't
haven't.
covered.
I know where it's at, but I haven't been there.
We haven't covered breakfast spots.
What you think about the Breakfast Brothers on Camp Wisdom?
I've never been there. I heard about it, but I haven't been there. You been there?
Yeah. No, I haven't. I like breakfast food. What about Waffle House? People, Waffle House is not all over the United States, not all over the world. So a lot of people that move to Dallas, they love the fact that we have a great amount of Waffle Houses in the Metroplex.
Hmm.
But I think they've changed a lot too. I like
Oh,
Waffle House
oh yeah.
personally.
Waffle
I'm
House
with
is now. You talking about a after the club. Now you talking about an after the club spot after drinks. Waffle House.
yeah.
But everybody already know that Waffle House be on TikTok and Instagram more than anybody. On
Yeah.
all the it be in all the fights. So just be if you go to Waffle House, just be ready to fight.
From the employees to the customers.
Yeah, man. Hey, man, just be ready. You might have to throw down if you go there
Yeah.
after the club, man. They come in there drunk, ready to throw hands. Um, I never been a fan of IHOP. You know, I done been there, but I never been a big fan of it. I don't know. Take the kids to Clyde Warren Park. Get out. Just
Yeah.
Google things to do in Dallas. We've given you our 2 cents.
Yeah, there's a lot of places that are family oriented. There's a lot
Hey
of
man, you
places
making
that
a lot of noise. I'm recording over here. You heard that?
I heard it. I heard
I tried
your
to,
son.
yeah, I tried to turn you down. Yeah, see me over here recording. Come making all that noise. Anyhow,
That's what kids do. Okay. Young teenage men. That's what they do. But
yeah,
yeah, there's a lot of places here that are family oriented. Now, if you're looking to move into a community that's family oriented, yeah, you're definitely going to have to look that up because from what I'm seeing, the way they're building a lot of these homes, a lot of the apartments, it's like you got to think about guest parking. You got to think about if you have families who like to entertain. Like I like to entertain. I like to have my family over for Sunday dinner. So me moving into an apartment, moving here to Dallas, that's not going to be ideal at all.
hmm
My daughter, where she lives, I think she says she pays over $40 or $50 for her space. But if I don't get to her house at a certain time, I don't have a parking spot, like even visitor parking.
hmm
So I just think that's something that they need to revisit. Whoever is doing the building here, with the homes and with the apartments, because it just seems like it's becoming a place of where you're forced to buy a home, a house.
I mean, that's your best bet. I mean, before I pay $2,000 rent, I pay $2,000 mortgage. You know,
I mean, yeah, if that's an option,
shit,
of
go ahead
course.
and make it a damn option. Cause if you pay $2,000 for rent for 5 years, you gonna spend 100 grand. Right, so
Back,
like, I'm just throwing numbers out there, but somewhat like
back. Yeah, I get what you.
that.
Yeah.
Anyways, so anything else you need to know about Dallas, just Google. We might do a
Yeah,
part two.
we here, we local. You can always message us. You can post the comments, what you think, what you felt. If you have some questions about where to go, what to do here, we can help you as much as we can. But yeah, that's what social media is evolving, and it can be helpful, especially when you're new to a place. But yeah, we here, and we appreciate you tuning in today.
That's a good idea. And leave a comment if there's some places we missed. If you got a place you want people to check out, you post it. Leave a comment. Let us know.
Let us
That'll be
know.
that'll be good. Peace out.
All right, be cool in these hot streets. Peace.
Peace.